Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This afternoon I am out in the garden with my cup of peppermint tea, and there is a lot going on in our lives right now, and I know a lot of other people are also feeling a little bit burnt out and are just trying to get to the end of the year, which there's so many inherent problems with the fact that we're so busy that, we feel like this after every year. But nonetheless, I am one of those people right now who just need a little bit of calm, and I wanted to come out to the garden this afternoon and just harvest a bunch of things that I have growing that are ready to be harvested. It is school holidays here, so there's lots of kids around playing and having a merry old time. So there might be a bit of background noise, but I don't really want to talk too much through this video. I just want to share some beautiful things that are happening in my garden right now. I was planning on having kind of like a life update, garden update, and a channel update uploaded already, but it's taking just a little bit longer to edit, so hopefully that will come out after this video. But for now, I thought you could just enjoy some of the things that are happening in my garden. Something I also really need to do is make some comfrey tea or comfrey fertilizer, which is probably the first thing that I'm going to be doing this afternoon, so I'll show you that. But otherwise, we're just going to be walking around the garden. I've got my beautiful little basket here, and hopefully we can find some things to fill the basket with. This is the first time that I have grown comfrey in the garden, and I've absolutely fallen in love with the plant, both for its beauty. It's just such a beautiful plant, the benefits that it has for pollinators. The blue banded native bee has been loving these gorgeous pink flowers. But I've also been loving how great this plant is for the garden. The plant is kind of unofficially called a dynamic accumulator of different nutrients. Plants need 3 overarching macronutrients to survive, and that is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. And the leaves of comfrey and the plant have high levels of all 3 of these macronutrients, so it makes a great fertilizer for the garden. And so that's why I like to make Comfrey Fertiliser, which is basically just taking a bunch of leaves, however many you like. Comfrey really doesn't mind a trim back, so I'm just taking some of the leaves that were a little bit older, and also just some of the spent flowers, and putting this into a bucket, and then just filling it with water and leaving it for a few days to a week, and then it's ready to use. And I use this like I do my worm tea, dilute it with some water, about 1 part comfrey tea and then 10 parts water. And I water this around the base of the plants. It can also be used as a spray to spray the leaves of your plants, because I've heard sometimes it can prevent from powdery mildew. But watering it at the base of plants, it can act as a fertilizer and contribute to overall good soil health in your garden. Let me know if you've ever tried making comfrey fertilizer and if you've had any success. I'm really interested in experimenting more with this plant and making different medicines with it as well. So it's just such a wonderful plant to have in the garden. Anyway, back to some harvesting. This garden was really overgrown, but I did manage to find some food throughout, so I really hope you enjoy seeing this beautiful harvest in the garden.